Hey, this is Notser, and this is Untitled. This week I want to talk about live commentary videos for the future. What did you think of the Kurosakua first game? I'm very interested in your opinion, and I'll talk extensively about the game, what I hope to create for you as a community, blah blah blah. You get the idea. I also want to touch on the Mutsu. I just recently made the video, and I gave you two games. I tried to show you what's bad about it and show you what's unique about it. There are a couple of changes coming down between the version that I got and the version that's going live, and I just wanted to make sure that you are informed about these changes. They are good changes. They're buffs to the ship. Finally, I want to make sure that you're fully aware of exactly what I'm looking to do with the channel and the content, the presentation, all of that. That this is very important to me, obviously. So I just want to share it with you because I think some of you care, and the other ones who don't maybe just understand where I'm coming from, right? So let's talk about the live commentary game, the Kurosakua first. That was a really great game. I know not everyone can catch these games, and some people catch them at weird times, right? You come into the Twitch chat, you talk about stuff, maybe you have to go do something with your day. It's a 6-hour game, or it's a six-hour game. Wow, that would suck. It's a 6-hour stream, and sometimes you miss out on one of these games. The game is fantastic. If you haven't seen the Kurosakua first game, I would watch it if you have any interest in battleships or Germans or World of Warships. It's just fun. And I think the live commentary helps it immensely because of the humor, because I'm not just racing through commentary. I'm actually viewing with my own eyes what's going on in the game and commenting in real time. I try to be as informative about what I'm trying to do. Like, the enemy's going in A-B strat, I'm going to B-C strat. If I position myself in this location, it will deny line of sight to most of the enemy, but one or two. And then, obviously, sprinkle in humor for when I fail, because we know the failure is real. It's not make-believe. Those islands, they come up on you really, really fast. I wish I was kidding when I was running into islands. I'm just not that good. But I enjoy it. I'm really enjoying where the content is right now. I hope that you enjoyed the live commentary. If you did, I will look to try and do that more often. It's just really rewarding to see people comment about my dogs or that game was awesome. And I want the content to be popular outside of just the group that wants to learn. It's great to learn, but it's even better to be entertained while you're learning. That's the key bit of information here. I don't ever want to be a jerk. That's not on the table. Sorry. If you're attracted to people who cry or are mean, that's not going to happen. So you might as well just leave the channel now. That's not who I am. I'm never going to complain about Train of the Daybreak being in a Moskva, firing on me, and being a total scrub. No. Because he's not. That's not the right thing to do, so I'm not going to do that. But in my live commentary, you get the real me. Obviously, it's from Twitch. If you watch it on Twitch, obviously, you've seen it before. I understand that. I try to also give you my input on the build I was running. Hopefully that was enough to justify the double dipping there. And I will always do that. I will always try to share my build, or any build, if I can, within reason, right? So, we've talked about the live commentary video, whether we might do it, how I view the live commentary video. I want to talk about the Mutsu. So the Mutsu, for anyone who's not aware, is a Tier 6 premium Japanese battleship that is coming out very soon. And when I say very soon, the community contributors all release at a certain time because the NDA dropped, obviously. And when the NDA drops, that means it's very close to being ready to release. And when I say very close, it's extremely close. You should be excited when you see a community contributor with content, because that means you will be getting it very, very, very soon. And I'm excited too, because I want it on my live version. And I want people to see it and play it and not be like, whoa, it's got torpedoes. It's just like the radio location, right? Whenever that first came out, so many people failed miserably at it. And people were, not me, making sweeping changes and sweeping accusations that it's going to change the whole world. No, nobody knows how it works. This is probably the first time anyone has ever seen it. Do you remember the first time you saw Yamato? Or torpedoes? Or this game, period? Yeah, you sucked. I don't care who you are. You sucked. You played it stupidly. You made stupid mistakes. So the Mutsu torpedo damage is probably a little bit higher than it should be on average, because people don't expect it to have torpedoes. It doesn't have any visible torpedo locations. It's not normal for the torpedoes to just stick into the little secondary outlets. But the guns are still really good. And this is what I'm getting to. They are going to be buffing the guns. The reload will now be 30 seconds versus what it is on my video, which is 35 seconds. And the turret traverse speed is going to be buffed to somewhere in the realm of what it would be with expert marksman. Right now, it starts at 54 seconds, which isn't good, but it's not British battleship bad. The expert marksman gets it down to somewhere in the 47, 48 second range. Well, they're basically adding that by baseline. It's going to be 47.4 seconds turret traverse, 180 degrees, of course, before expert marksman. When expert marksman takes place, you'll be getting it into the 30s, maybe 39, somewhere in that realm. 40, it'll be good. It'll be a very good buff that will improve the performance of the ship, and it's exciting. It has no AA protection whatsoever, pretty much. That's still true. It still takes a lot of damage if you show your side. The turrets the torpedoes have terrible arcs that will punish you if you open up at the wrong time, but the faster rearm, the faster turret traverse should allow you to dip and dive a little bit more comfortably. It's going to be an exciting ship, I think. It's going to be much better than the version I played, and I thought it played pretty well. I didn't feel like I was giving up anything. It's a tier 6 Japanese battleship. I mean, the selection's pretty limited. You have a tier 2 and you have a tier 4. That's about it. Yeah. The Japanese battleship guys have been kind of itching. I mean, if we're going to be completely honest, Americans, we've got the Arizona. We've got the Texas. We have the Missouri. That's a lot of battleships. And they're fairly high. Whereas the Japanese, they have 2. And they're going to have 3. So that's going to be good. I think the Mutsu is going to be a very competitive tier 6. Honestly, it might be a little bit of power increase. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. The gun caliber is the most impressive thing about it. And it's not giving up much to have that gun caliber. So, we talked about the Mutsu. We talked about the live commentary. Let's just discuss where I'm seeing the channel, where I want the channel to go. So, I'm having good growth in my channel. I feel pretty confident that it will continue based on the way people come back to me. Now, it is weird to me that people just completely write off people. I've seen their opinion for their entire life. I never have to interact with them ever again. It's very odd to me how that happens. It's also very weird to me that people are attracted to controversial people. People that are maybe angry, sad, annoying, whatever it is. YouTube celebrities or people who are successful, they're doing something weird, not normal. And I don't know why that is. So I'm hoping that through the live commentary, my Twitch, my personality can come through a little bit more humor. I want you to enjoy my failure. And I want to have a good time with you, answer questions that you might have, play everything, be as good as I possibly can be, give you my informed opinion on pretty much everything in the game, and you can decide whether it works for you or doesn't. I don't ever want to be disparaging about a player on my team or anyone else. I find that really offensive in multiplayer games. I just don't like that. Conversely, I don't want to be the guy that just talks about these builds that you run. There's not a lot of enjoyment, entertainment built into the game. I really want it to be funny. Humor is the best part of doing this to me, is that I can be myself. I can enjoy my failure. You can enjoy my failure. I love the comments about the Gorosaku first game. My dogs, you know, what's the build for my dogs, and you all enjoying when they barked, and my reaction at the end. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. It was true. It was a true reaction to the moment. He was gonna kill me with torpedoes. So, we bought the dynamic microphone with your support. It's supposed to isolate the audio better, so I can actively use my keyboard and my mouse without much background noise. Now I'm going to improve that further by getting what are called Cherry MX key dampeners, and basically it's going to stop it from bottoming out. Whenever you're using your keyboard, some of you are really heavy key typists, right? I am. And you can hear everything on top of the key switch. We all know, well, hopefully, if you've ever heard a Cherry MX Blue, you know it's loud and clicky. But there's also a second click, the bottoming out effect, whenever you press it too far, or you go all the way to the plastic where it's hitting on the plastic or the frame or whatever, and that makes a lot of noise. So I'm going to try and isolate the audio and get rid of it from my keyboard as best as I can. I don't use a blue. I use a red or an equivalent, which is a straight press. There's nothing to really cause any extra noise other than the background or the bottoming out effect. So all of that together should be good. On top of that, I want to have the cards in the front. I really do value you and what you're interested in, making the content enjoyable. I should release more user replays, because the user replays are unbelievable. Some of them are just crazy close games. I can't always guarantee I'm in a crazy close game or play a ship that I haven't played in months. So I will be looking to do a few more replays per week. I'm looking at somewhere in the realm of an Untitled, 1 or 2 live commentaries, 1 or 2 commentaries where I'm discussing in detail exactly what I'm thinking about doing, and then 1 or 2 replays, and then Anchors Away, which could or could not include a replay or me. And I want to focus the Anchors Away on one ship, so you can get a double dose of that ship. That feels right to me. But what do you think? I just want the content to be the best it possibly could be. I'm always trying to move forward and improve it. I really enjoy Twitch. I really enjoy YouTube. I'm reading all your comments. I appreciate all the support. You all are great. Thank you for being here. I'll try other games at some point, but I really just want to make World of Warships the best it possibly can be at this point. I hope this was enjoyable for you. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time.